Hey guys, you're the Ranger. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and welcome to what I feel is an overdue commentary. Not only a commentary for the channel, but an Overwatch commentary. The last Overwatch commentary I did was a Reaper rant session, and it was just kind of like me venting a little bit. Wasn't really coherent, wasn't really well thought out, and you know, it was when the game first came out, and I was getting a little ticked off. So yeah, let's get into this. So today we're going to talk about competitive Overwatch. Let me first say that I love competitive Overwatch. I love the teamwork that can happen. I love the communication when my team actually communicates. And I love the feeling of making the big epic play in overtime, or just, you know, in general, throwing out an ult and helping the team a lot, and everybody just pushes and you get that victory on the screen. It feels really good because it feels like you really matter in competitive. Meanwhile, in quick play, it's like 12 Hanzos and it's no, just no. But competitive, the question is not, is it fun? Yeah, it's fun, because Overwatch in general is fun. But the question today I'm asking is it worth it? So, competitive, for those that don't know, is the only way to get what we call competitive points in Overwatch. So, you get competitive points only from wins in competitive games, and you get a lump sum at the end of each season. And they kind of cranked it up from last season. I don't know why, what the point was of doing the 30 to 3,000 thing for the points. I mean, the levels, I get it. The levels so they could have bigger brackets and whatnot, but the points, it was like, there was kind of no point in doing that. But they changed it from a 10 system to a 1,000 system, so you need 3,000 competitive points for one golden weapon skin, and that carries across a character to all different skins, so you can have a Reaper Halloween skin, and your guns will still be gold, which is really cool. Only problem is, the only way to get gold guns is to get competitive points. 3,000 of them, the only way to get competitive points is to play competitive. So the problem lies in that Overwatch competitive, at least on the PlayStation 4, which is where I play, is kind of shit. I mean, and I feel like I'm not the only one experiencing this. I am a member of many groups on Facebook and, you know, and Twitter and whatnot, that everybody's always talking about how competitive is like, oh, you know, you get the dumb teammates, or you're trying to heal and your teammates just keep running in, yada, yada, yada. And this is for people on PC, on Xbox, on PlayStation. Like, everybody seems to be having an issue with this. And maybe not as much issue as I am having, but I seem to be pretty much stuck in Elo hell. Now, not Elo hell as in I'm bronze or silver and I'm just complaining, but I'm freaking platinum. And I'm actually, not to toot my own horn, but pretty good at Overwatch. I know what to do. I know how to counterpick. I know when to use my ults, when to, you know, charge in, who the counters are, so I don't go trying to 1v1 a frickin', you know, Winston when I'm Genji, because I'm just going to get counters. He's just going to fry my ass. And I know what I'm talking about, basically. I know the game a little bit. I'm pretty decent. I'm pretty above these other potatoes that I get stuck with. So, why is it that I could get a season high at, you know, I started, let's say, at like 2650 or around there, right? So then I got like a win streak. I got to like 2849. That was like my season high. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to break into Diamond. I'm going to get the... you know, and it records your season high. So the lump sum of points that comes after the season, excuse me, I am stuffed up today, but the lump sum of points that comes at the end of the season is determined on where you place in the brackets. And Diamond gets like 1,200 points, and then above obviously gets like 2,000 and 3,000 and whatnot. But it's cool because all you have to do is make a season high. You don't have to stay in that bracket. Now, it's impossible to drop out of a bracket once you're in it, unless you're in Master or Grandmaster. But yeah, you just have to reach it. And I was just about to reach it, and then just start getting kicked back down, getting losses, getting teammates that didn't communicate over the mic, that didn't try to cooperate, didn't try to play the objective, and they just generally sucked. And I don't know why. It's been a lot better recently, though. The matchmaking for competitive has gotten a lot better. It's been pairing me with a lot more fairly with people. But I'm still stuck around, you know, between 2590 and 2670. That's like as high and low as I get. I tend to bounce up and down with win, loss, win, loss, 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 win, 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 loss, loss. So just lots of wins and losses. Like, what the fuck is going on here? So, basically, I'm asking myself, well, is it really worth it? So, for every competitive win, you get 10 points, right? Okay, so if 3,000 points is a golden weapon, you would need to win, let's say, every 10 games is 100, and every 100 games is 1,000, so you would have to win 300 competitive games to afford one, token thing. And I've won 100 of them. I have 1,000 competitive points, which is fine. It's cool. But I can't win another 200 of these fucking things in the allotted time because the season's ending like tomorrow, or it ended today. I'm not quite sure because I haven't been on Overwatch today. So I'm sitting here like, okay. So what about the lump sum? So you're saying, okay, the lump sum is what you need. Well, the lump sum for platinum is only 800, right? And you're saying, okay, well that's not too far off from diamond. Sure, it's not, but you add 800 to a current 1,000, and I'd still in season 3. I'm going to have to win another, let's do the math again here. 10 is 100, 100 is 1,000, so I need to win 1,200 in order to get up to 3,000, which means I would still have to not only play another 120 competitive matches, but win another 120 competitive matches. And so it's just like, okay, that sucks. Well, it's like, well, what if you break into platinum? You know, if you break into platinum, maybe that can ease some of the burden. Yeah, it eases an extremely small amount of the burden. You still have to do all of the work yourself, basically, because it takes it from 120 down to 80. Like, it drops 40. Ooh, big fucking deal. 80 competitive games is still 80 competitive games. Now I know what you're thinking. You're saying to yourself, oh, he just must suck, or he's getting bad teammates, or it's just, the system's fine, it's fine, leave it alone. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the fact that, you just get placed bad teammates, and if you suck, you suck. You're stuck in where you are. But here's the problem. Let's say I don't suck. Let's say I can get 3,000 competitive points like that. I'm good. I've got this. I'm a pro MLG, right? And I'm hitting easy 3,000 points in a season, right? I got it. I average 3,000 points a season, which gets me 1 gold gun a season. How many characters are in Overwatch? Let's see. I already have the golden soldier skin, right? Not the skin, but the golden soldier gun. So that leaves 21 others, not to mention Sombra's releasing soon, which leaves 22 others that I will need to get the gold skin for. We can probably drop out a couple of these, like, Symmetra, because nobody fucking plays Symmetra. And, maybe Sombra if she sucks. But mainly, I play pretty much everybody. So I'm going to want gold on pretty much everybody. So let's say, 21. So let's say you got 21, right? So if you need 1 gold skin, you're going to need 3,000 points. Well, we've been over this. If you can average 3,000 points a season, that's 21 seasons. Well, how many months are in the year, and how long did the season run? Well, the seasons run 3 months, and there are 12 months in the year. Okay, so that means you can get 4. Wrong again, because there's a break in between the seasons. There's like a month-long or 2-week break, something like that. So it basically adds up to being 3. You're going to average 3 seasons per year, getting you 3 golden weapons per year, right? Which means that to get 21, you would have to average 3,000 a season for the next 7 years. Like, that's so much work. Now what you're saying is, well, what if you just get even more? Okay, you want to say we average 6,000 per, right? We average 6,000 per. That means that that would cut that 7 years down to 3.5 years. Okay, so let's knock this one out of the park, shall we? Let's say you can average 3 gold weapon skins in a season. You can get 9,000, you can get 10,000 of these fucking points in 1 season. You're a god, and you are amazing at what you do, right? Okay. So calculating that now, let's say you can get 3 per season. That would be 3 times 7, that would be 7 seasons, which would be approximately 2.5 years. So you would still have to wait at least 2 years, like, even on the highest expectations. And that's not even, like, close to what people are going to be averaging with this system. Not even close. So, what can be done about this? We talked about, okay, the system obviously sucks. We've been over that. But how can we fix it? Okay, so maybe, first suggestion I have is maybe have the competitive points be spent on something else, right? So maybe don't have them be to where, they're only for weapon skins, because that's pretty much the only reason I play competitive, is just to get the points to just get the weapon skins. And because the gold is it's a really nice weapon skin. And I guess when people see that, they'll respect the grind, but, 3-4 years down the road, when everybody playing Overwatch has a gold weapon, it's just going to be like, and because eventually the game's going to get old of like, oh, well, this is still the same game. It's still fun. And everybody's got to go on, ooh, you have a gold gun? Well, duh, everybody does. Everybody just grinded on competitive. It's not going to be special anymore. So, you know, and I realize this isn't going to, they didn't make this to be a 10-year game, right? They made it as like, okay, well, this is going to be popular for a few years, then we'll come out with Overwatch 2, or we'll just, you know, we're going to just update it or something. And that's kind of like, and that's one solution. Another solution I had was, why not let everybody get points regardless of if they win or lose? So I have participation points, right? So keep it at the regular 10 for a win, but give everybody 5 for just participating. So if you complete a full match of competitive, you should receive, you know, 5 points, right? Just for completing the full match. And then if you win, you'll get another 5 points on top of that, giving you the 10. Or keep it at 10. That way the people that win are getting 15, and the people that lose are getting 5. You know, that's fair enough. That seems pretty fair to me. And that way, at least, you know, and this is kind of like a double standard here, because I'm saying, you know, oh, we don't want it to not be special because you can respect the grind, but at the same time, we don't want the grind, you know, because then that would just make it easy where everybody can get one for just participating. But if they're participating, they're in the matches fully, and they're doing their job, and they're, you know, cooperating with their team, right, and they're trying to do competitive, then let's do competitive, you know? I don't know. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? That's my thoughts on, you know, the current competitive system in Overwatch. You know, do you guys have any suggestions on how this could be fixed, or should it be fixed at all? I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then do the usual. Like, subscribe, check out my streams, and I will see you guys in the next video. Reaper the Rager, signing off.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you bitches. Their May was continually spraying me. Oh! I wanted like all Mays on the board. Mays for days. That fucking OBJ time though. God, that was nuts.